The Gunners return to winning ways in midweek, with a 1-0 victory over Sporting CP in the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final on the road. Kai Havertz scored a 91st-minute winner for the Gunners coming off the bench. Meanwhile, Arsenal are currently 9 points ahead of second-placed Manchester City in the league, but Pep Guardiola's side have a game in hand. The Gunners can extend the gap to 12 before the Citizens face Chelsea at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. Ahead of today's game, manager Mikel Arteta could make at least 3 changes to the Shi. Piero Hincapié returns. Riccardo Calafiori played the full 90 minutes against Sporting CP at left-back. The Italian was absent from training yesterday. We believe he was left out due to load management rather than a niggle. Piero Hincapié was recently sidelined with a minor hamstring injury on international duty, but his presence in training suggests that he could be reinstated into the Shi left-back ahead of Miles Lewis-Skelly. Lewis-Skelly has been the third-choice left-back in the Premier League. Calafiori could be kept afresh to face Sporting CP in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final on Wednesday. Kai Havertz in midfield. Martin Odegaard sustained a fresh knock to his knee during the recent trip to Lisbon. Norway manager Ståle Solbakken personally confirmed the worrying news, and the playmaker may not be risked from the starting lineup. Hence, we expect a change in the attacking midfield department. Eberechi Eze has returned to full training, his calf injury in mid-March. However, the extended layoff means he may not make the first shift straight away. Kai Havertz looks likely to feature as the number 10 with Victor Gyökeres up front. The German could also play to up top, alongside the Swede when required. He looks poised to return to the starting Shi, his late winner in Lisbon. Gabriel Martinelli starts. Leandro Trossard was picked to start on the left wing against the Portuguese champions on Tuesday night. The Belgium international has not scored in his last 18 matches. His struggles continued with another underwhelming display at the Estadio José Alvalade. Bournemouth striker Junior Krupi is set to be available for Sunday's Premier League clash with Arsenal, but picking up a knock over the international break. Krupi has enjoyed an impressive first season at Bournemouth, with his 9 league goals earning him a call-up to France's under-21 squad. However, the teenager was later forced to pull out of the camp before his side's clash with Luxembourg due to physical discomfort. But the Cherries boss Andoni Iraola confirmed that Krupi, as well as Alex Jimenez, who also picked up a knock on international duty, have recovered in time for Saturday's lunchtime kick-off. Junior Krupi and Alex Jimenez came from their international teams with some niggles, and it was more precautionary, Iraola said in Friday's pre-match press conference. They have had some rest, also with us, and fully recovered for tomorrow. Elsewhere, Iraola confirmed that Bournemouth will be without Justin Kluivert and Lewis Cook, but said 3 players, Tyler Adams, Ben Gannon-Doak and Julio Sola, had all returned to first-team training. The only injured players we have right now are Justin Kluivert and Lewis Cook, he added. Justin Kluivert is doing a very good recovery. He had surgery. He's on the time margins that we expected. Everything is going in a rush. He wants to play before the season ends, because he wants to keep his options for the World Cup alive. He's doing really well, but we cannot do stupid things. We have to give the time that everybody needs. We hope that he can play before the season ends. He will need to progress as he has been doing, as he is doing very well. Lewis Cook is maybe taking more time than we expected, and he's not there yet. But I think everyone else is available. There are some cases, especially Julio Sola, who is not ready to play a lot of minutes, but is training with the group, and I think he is recovered. In the cases of Tyler, of Ben Gannon-Doak, they have used this break to put themselves in contention, and I think we are in a good place. I will even have to make difficult decisions, because we will be more than 20 ready to travel. The Gunners snatched a narrow 1-0 win away to Sporting CP in the first leg of their Champions League quarter-final ahead of a decisive second leg in North London next Wednesday. In between, Mikel Arteta has to navigate the difficult task of outwitting his childhood friend to keep Manchester City at bay in a delicate Premier League title tilt. Andoni Iraola spent countless hours playing alongside Arteta for the same Basque youth team, and the pair remain on good terms. Yet, that warmth won't stop the cherished boss from trying to throw cold water on Arsenal's ambitions at the Emirates this weekend. City have it within their capability of closing the gap at the Premier League summit to just 3 points, giving the current leaders little room for error over the run-in. Arteta needs to also have the club's lofty European ambitions in mind with Saturday's team selection, which could involve a few more rotations than he would otherwise deploy against a Bournemouth team unbeaten since their last meeting with Arsenal in January. Trusting Arteta's medical updates is a fool's errand. This is a manager who whisks crutches out of the hands of his players while they exit the team coach to trick the opposition into thinking that they could feature for a few more minutes. With that in mind, Arteta predicted that Bukayo, Saka and Jurriën Timber could be in line to appear in some capacity against Bournemouth. Hopefully, they're going to be ready for the weekend. If everything goes well, the Basque boss told assembled media. That's a massive boost because in recent days, we've lost so many important players, and that's something that we need to change immediately. David Raya, when Raya missed 3 months through injury at Brentford, he marked his return to training by rocking up in an inflatable dinosaur costume. Arsenal's very own extinct predator will be well placed to celebrate Raya's return to the Emirates pitch this weekend. Ben White, Arsenal's beleaguered right-back, needs a spell out of the headlines. After getting booed on international duty, scoring, conceding a penalty, and then putting in a pair of horrendous performances for his club side, White could do with a quiet afternoon. William Saliba, Arsenal's team bonding has included squad trips to escape rooms, where small groups solve puzzles and riddles in a set amount of time. They were competitive, Saliba revealed. I don't know why, but I'm not the best at these games. Christian Mascara, the well-rounded 21-year-old, has ambitions beyond the pitch. I studied sports science before, he told The Guardian earlier this season, but I've started an online university degree in interior design. It's something I've always found attractive and I thought, why not? Miles Lewis-Skelly, after a breakthrough 2024-25 campaign, Lewis-Skelly has been afforded just one Premier League start all season. Perhaps he'll get his second on Saturday.